Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel and Angela. And on this topic, you guys, we're going to talk about the narcissist traveling to you, teleporting to you through the dark web, through the black mirror. A lot of you guys have been through situations where you meet someone. It could be, you meet this person once, for example. I went through a situation where I met someone and I was with a group of friends, and maybe, this was when I was younger, and then, a couple years later, I bump into this person for a job interview. And they looked at me, the eyes are, the windows to the soul, and I realized that I had seen this person before, but I didn't know from where. I just knew that we had connected somehow, some way. And when I looked into their eyes, I automatically knew from where. And this is to say that when you meet with people, when you connect with people, you will connect with them again. And I say this because I was thinking to myself the other day about, the Underground Railroads and slavery and how people were, in many different, occasions where there was war happening and people were being separated from the people closest to them or the people they loved, or their mates, right? Their soulmates. We're living in a different type of slavery. And I was thinking to myself, how did those people connect again when basically, the world was trying to destroy them and take them down to hell? How did they connect again? And that's because when you connect with someone, when you have, whether it's anger, any type of feelings, any type of connection you've made with that person. It could be a smile, something that where this person's eyes met your eyes. Those are windows, those are portals. So if you connect with someone through that portal and you look them in their eyes, you will connect to them again. This is why a lot of narcissists reappear in your life, because they know the art of confusion. They know that people are meant to connect. So they connect with as many supplies as they can, and then they find their way back to those supplies to give them that love bomb. And then these people believe, hey, we were always soulmates. We were always meant to be connected. This is where the confusion comes. They're there to confuse you. Once that confusion happens, that's where a lot of times these narcissists win, because they have figured you out. They have realized that by studying you, that you don't truly know who you are or what you want out of life. You haven't figured out your dream yet. This is why they've came, as a villain into your life to destroy that dream, or to make their dreams come true and belittle you. Make you feel as if, hey, you have to help me for my dream, and I don't really care. You're just someone I've connected to. I've connected to a lot of people, and this is how they view people. They've connected to people for personal gain, for supply. So when I say the narcissist gets to you through literally the dark web, they get to you through connecting with you through the black mirror, which is the internet. When you go to people's pictures and you're looking at them and you're looking into their eyes and you're watching them live and you're following their every move, chances are you will connect to that person. I don't know if you guys on the comments can leave your experiences if you've happened to have some type of connection to someone online where you might not really know them, you might not even really talk to them, but you're always viewing their stories, maybe not intentionally, it just comes up. So then you start making that connection and you just start looking, viewing, and you start feeling like you know this person. You start seeing their pictures with their families and things like that. So the more your mind is set into knowing someone, you're creating that reality for yourself. And the narcissist knows the power of connecting. And this is why they use the internet an advantage, because they don't have to do any hard work. They don't really have to go and stake out people's homes or go stake out your jobs. They really don't have to follow you around as much. It's an easier, faster connection because you can easily tag where you're at. You can easily say, hey, I love this coffee shop. I come here all the time. Now they're going to try to make that connection by manifesting, speaking to you or looking at you or going to your page and then showing up to the places they know that you go to, knowing that one day they're going to connect to you. It's like they're seeking this witchcraft. It's a black mirror because you're not seeing what's on the other side of the mirror when you're posting pictures. You're not seeing what's on the other side of the internet when you're letting people know your goals and your dreams. And they're quickly going to come after you to break those dreams down. And that's why there is power in speaking, and there is power in silence, and there is power in thought. And the narcissist puts a lot of thought into meeting with their victims, and they put a lot of thought into reuniting with their victims. And to them, simply keeping you as a friend online or knowing what websites to search you on or your email, knowing basic things about you satisfy them. They don't have to connect with you. As long as they have an email or something, they feel a sense of connection. And this is how they seek supply. They target young people. They target single mothers. They target men who've got out of divorces and bad relationships, and who have went through things with child custody cases, and people who just want someone to connect with and grow with. They feed off of those people because they feel as if you feel the need to want a partner or a friend, you really don't know yourself, because if you knew yourself, you would know that you don't need anyone. Because I don't need anyone. I just choose to play with people. And they feel as if making connections is very easy. And a lot of them meet their fate by driving people to hell. They have to pay that price, and they will always pay that price for leading people into falseness of character and slandering them and putting them through situations that most of us wouldn't dream of. But I believe that those situations are just part of your journey to help you grow, to help you see the evil, to help you see what's on the other side of the mirror, to help you understand that with every move you make, there comes a prize, there comes a consequence to that, whether it's positive or negative, and you just have to keep enjoying the ride. You have to keep your relationships great with people as much as you can, because that black mirror that people are looking at every single day, they wake up, go to sleep, eat, they breathe on the black mirror. And a lot of times they're not thinking anything of it because they feel like they're not doing anything. But one thing that they are doing is they're wasting time. And that's the most precious thing, is that the narcissist, whether they're using you through different people, family, friends, whether that narcissist is using you through a stranger on the dark web, on the black mirror, at the end of it all, what the narcissist puppet master came to do, he's the puppet master of all the narcissists came to do was distract you, take your time. And every time you get online and you meet the wrong people and you connect with the wrong people, because that's all there is, unless you're building strong and healthy and business connections. I mean, all you're doing is putting yourself at risk, because even with business, there's going to be people that are going to hate what you're doing. But if you know your power and you know your strength and you know that everything you're doing is coming from a good place, a place where you're trying to not only help yourself or, help others, or people that are truly putting in the work to be successful, because a lot of people are on the street. A lot of people are rotten, evil, and you want to help them, but they're not worth helping, because they could literally be homeless, sleeping in their car, and they'll mess up the blessing that you are in their life to help them escalate in life. These people will always betray you. And they are the masters of deception. So the puppet master wants you to waste your time with people online, talking about nonsense, slandering people, being in other people's lives and speaking negatively of them, and you don't even know them. You don't know them, but you know that they're successful, but that's all you know, is that they're known, but you don't personally know them, and you're slandering them. This is all deception. This is all a waste of time, being involved, intrigued about what's going on in other people's lives, going out there to slander other people because they're slandering you. The best thing that anyone can do is shut down the internet, especially if you're being gang stalked by multiple people or by narcissists and narcissist exes. It's better to just lay low and focus on yourself and know that you're at war with a whole bunch of demons that want to connect with you. And they want to connect with you at all costs. You can be sitting in your car and someone just pulls up next to you. They want to connect with you. But it's about knowing who is worthy of that connection, and focusing on yourself. Because if you focus on your dream people will come to you. And always have a vision. A lot of us can say we want things, but you have to have that vision. And I know with me, I've been up, down, but I always, when bad things keep happening, I just keep going forth with my dream, my vision. And when I look back, I realize I'm exactly where I need to be years later or a year later, or I end up realizing, wow, I told myself in a year I wanted to do all these things, and I went through so many obstacles where basically life kicked me down, but wow, it's actually been a year and I've gotten everything, not exactly the way I visualized it, but for the most part, it's everything I wanted. So you can have anything you want, and the narcissist distracts you. When you're looking at other people online, you're looking at their bodies, you're wishing you had their materialistic things, you're wishing, maybe you were more fit, or you're wishing, you got surgery on something. All these things they come from the puppet master. They come from the narcissist, the head honcho, the one in charge of all the army of narcissists. Everything that you see online, it's a picture. It's deceiving. It's not real. It's not in the moment, and you're not in the moment with those people. So be in the moment with yourself, you guys. And I hope this video was helpful. Be safe. Be cautious. Because every time you're on the internet, you're at war and you're drifting further and further away from yourself. So if you want to be on the internet and you want to express yourself, do it cautiously. Know that it comes with a prize, and focus mostly on yourself. This is why, I come on here, and for the most part, I come on here to talk to you guys and to show you guys that pain that you guys feel, it's It's not always going to feel this heavy, and you're going to learn to accept life, and it's hard, and you might say, I don't understand. I remember feeling like other people didn't understand, even if it sounded logical, but one day everything will make sense, and you will understand that you draw your picture, you finish your story. Someone wrote your story for you because you didn't know what you truly wanted. You knew about the feelings that you were feeling, but you didn't know the depth of that feeling. And now that you do, you can express yourself in many different ways. You can choose to be sad. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to be angry. You know the definition now and the feeling of those feelings. You know what it's like to want to hurt someone. The narcissist hurt you. You know what it's like to feel betrayed, really feel betrayed. You know what it's like to really feel blissful and happy. So make a choice to be happy for once. You have the power of that choice. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.